Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. I've just finished Eden Prime. You probably saw the last two episodes. I hope you saw last episode. If you're just watching this part randomly, I suggest you go back to the beginning and watch the full series, because I don't know, why the hell would you want to just randomly skip ahead to like part 4 and watch it rather than watch the parts that come before and after it. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Loading. Okay. Wait a minute. That's weird. Okay.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension.
Damn, she's ugly.
The Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Well, I've got
Look
both.
at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Turian scum. And
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
Fuck you! It wasn't even my fault. You
Prime was a chance
fucking.
to prove you could Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's
That's
because
Saren's fault, not his.
actually it's.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns
Let
up
me get my
evidence to
word
support
in.
our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ugh, she's ugly. Okay, so yeah, Nihilus is dead because he is shit, and the beacon is destroyed because of Ashley. I've decided this, and I'm going to go with this throughout the entire story. It's weird because in the past parts, I've set up my mic so it gives feedback, so I can hear my own voice in my headphones, so I know that the sound quality on my mic is not bugging out. But oh, it's working now. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is the Citadel. This is our first visit to Citadel, and it's probably the slowest, most boring part of the game. So I'll probably just put in an annotation and tell you which part to skip to so you can get to the action, but whatever. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol in the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols were scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Well, whatever. Well, that was a side quest, and don't worry, we're gonna have plenty of them to do, because more side quests means more experience, and more experience means more skill, and more skill means more fucking people up, and that's what I like. Depressed. I am going to slit my wrists while Zelenko sucks my dick.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's up?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, didn't you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started it all.
God damn that stupid Asari prostitute.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Alright. Even when you do this side quest, you don't learn Zelton's. I assume it's called Zelton. You don't learn Zelton's secret, which is a shame. I'm just going to assume that he has the Elko equivalent of HIV. So Lenko, you got Elko AIDS. Oh well.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Yep. And yeah. I'm going to be trying to be funny, and I'm going to probably fail at being funny, but if you somehow enjoy my talking and rambling, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, don't watch it, and don't thumb it down, because I don't like red thumbs. Red thumbs, I have a phobia of red thumbs. Whenever I see a red thumb on any of my YouTube videos, I have a panic attack. It's like and I just drop dead on the floor and die. I don't, that's not even funny.
I am Ambassador.
Laughing at my own jokes, Jesus.
Query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Oh yeah, and yeah, in this when you first visit Citadel, you have to do a load of side quests. You have to investigate and learn about other alien cultures, because it'll fill up your codex, and usually when you put stuff in your codex, you'll get experience, and experience is good for leveling up, and leveling up is good for fucking up people up, and yeah, you heard that a second ago, so yes, bitch!
How do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. We don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Stupid flawless, why the hell? I've played Mass Effect 1 and 2. I played the shit out of both of them, and I've never met a nice Volus. Everyone's been greedy and only care about money. Could make a racist joke, but I will not.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people.
Once upon a time in a galaxy far... Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. Okay, I'll stop.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Good for you, you fat elephant
I'd like to know more
thing.
about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, the Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I think he's just a little bit of a bitch.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Well, he's very polite for a politician, not like a fucking Ambassador fuckface and fatty, fat Carlickstein, whatever.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
You jelly, bro.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Where's your respect, man? Show some fucking respect. Okay.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Volus. Ugh.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you.
It does, but I want the XP.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
That's because you're fat, lazy, and all you care about is money.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Ambassador.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people.
Not doing a good job, are you?
Task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
Probably. And I gotta say, your job is to look out for the best interests of the Volus race. You can't even look out for your. You can't even do. Oh, I don't know how to word it. Basically, you're failing at your own interests, and you shouldn't. If you can't help yourself, you shouldn't be helping others. So you're a terrible ambassador. So go fuck yourself. And I'm gonna ask this question. Get some more exposure.
Why aren't the Bolus or Elcor part of the council?
Because of the shit.
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismiss
What can I
it.
say? We're awesome.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He's incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Bah, this talk is wasted on the Volus.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Look at you, the Elcor's got this massive desk, and what do you have? Fucking baby desk! And you just baby desk. Okay. Quick save so I don't have to sit for that stupid conversation again. Okay, go downstairs. So I can walk around with my gun out because I'm fucking no one wants to fuck with the shepherd. Okay, there's Katana.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you're at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Cytheria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you're at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Cytheria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
I don't care. Let's just go
I should
over
be
here.
going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Yay! See, I leveled up just by having a couple of conversations. You know, it pays off. Just because you know what they're gonna say doesn't mean you should avoid talking to them. Anyway, let's see. We got 3 skill points. I love okay, 60 levels, and I've according to the wiki, like when you get to like from 1 to 60, you get a grand total of for Shepherd you get 100 skill points, and I think for your teammates it might be 60 as the. I think it might be 60. I'm not too sure. 60 skill points. No, it won't be 60 skill points. I think it might be 80 skill points because they don't have the 3 skill points at the beginning as you do, and they don't have as many talents as you do, so they don't really need it. Let's have a look. Oh, basic armor. Finally got it. No more Mr. Fucking Merton. Okay, there we go. I guess I'll put it in there. Throw, why not? Look at you. God, one thing I don't like about Throw is you have to level it to I don't know what number it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to level it to. You have to get a level 7 Throw in order to get lift, and I don't know. Once you get lift, it's pretty fun. It's a very, very good skill to have for lift, because if you see, well, I don't know, if you see, whatever. If you see a Krogan or a Geth Destroyer running towards you, you can just give them a lift, and they'll be like, I don't know, they'll be running towards you, and all of a sudden they'll fucking fly up in the air and fly off out the map, and I don't know, it's a quick way to kill people. And also you can get people out of cover, and I don't know, it can lift more than one person as well. Anyway. Codex. You stupid keeper. Ugh, I'll come back for you.
You humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
That's good. Wait a minute, I didn't know Elcors wear pants. That's weird. I never realised that the Elcor wore pants. Okay. Human, delighted, welcome to the Citadel. You're nice. I don't know. For some reason that Elcor in there sounded Jamaican. I'll talk to Executor. Does he kill people? Like, is he an execution? Oh no, it's executioner. Execute. No. Okay. Decrypt. Gotta get my side quests. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message is transmitted from an untraceable amount of multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hoginator cluster. Only as one body we can. I think that's the Major Kyle mission. Might be, probably. Anyway, let's talk to the executioner.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where I want, I fuck who I want, and I eat my dead.
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Well,
never mind. Forget it.
It's a good. Was
there something you needed, Commander?
Well, I'll stick my fingers in something, but it's not a pie. Anyway.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
Racist.
You humans are eager to take all the power you can get.
Racist.
Given a lot.
Racist.
Nelson wants to make humanity their new favorite pet. That's their business.
Racist.
The council treats us like second-class citizens.
Racist.
We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Is that a challenge, Palin? I'll fucking shoot you in the fucking head. Oh, apparently he's a pervious to bullets. Oh well.
Shepard, what can I do?
I haven't finished talking to him yet, so Spectres!
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the council.
Don't like him, huh?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Like you were saying.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
That line that Ash just said, if Ash isn't with you and you've got Rex with you, he says something really funny that makes no sense. He says something along the lines of, "Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining," or something like that. It's pretty funny. I'll have to bring Rex back up here so he can say it. It's pretty funny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Zaren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Well... No, I don't know. I mean... Why am I even thinking about this? I'm fucking Renegade Shepard.
The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Damn right. So I picked the ruthless option.
But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Ooh, want a medal?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Good for you.
Tell me about your investigation into Sarah.
Don't know why I did that.
Sorry, I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'm part of this investigation, you fucking idiot. Why the...
Goodbye.
Your lack of intelligence is disturbing.
This place is a little too perfect. Hiding something.
I don't even know why I even bother talking to her. Whenever you walk around the Presidium and talk to her, Ash, she just... everything she says is just bare ignorance.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Look at that! Just blatant racism.
Yeah, they've built themselves quite the lake. I wonder if anyone ever drowned in it. This place is a little
Yeah,
too
she's just a...
hiding something.
she's not going to say anything positive about the Presidium. She's just a bitch, and I don't like her. What about you? Got anything intelligent to say? Well, look at you, Mr. Positive. You know, you should take a note, Ash. Well, Sim bigger.
Sure is peaceful here.
Well, he's only got 2 lines, but at least they're positive compared to Mr. Bitchy Williams. Mingle with the other races, come on. You don't go to space and not mingle with the other...
I suppose. Besides, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
Blue.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Don't you talk shit to me,
There's
bitch!
something I can do for you. Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
She's a blue prostitute.
She's an Asari who works here as... that is, she helps people with things. You never want to see
Oh, you dipshit. Why are you lying to your friends? Oh,
couldn't afford it.
you
Cost half
suck.
a year's credits just
Oh,
to
don't
go
know
in
why
and
I'm
talk
talking
to
like
her.
this, so I'll stop. Yeah, basically we have to let... Everyone's like, oh, the Asari consort, she's mystical, she's great. Oh, yeah, no. What the Asari consort is nothing more than a prostitute who gets paid to have hot Asari sex with weird aliens. But whatever.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is. Commander, good to see you again. This place is amazing. Come on.
This place is amazing, Commander. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's have a look what you've got to say. Anything intelligent?
We don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Fuck you.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Did you know I'm a fortune teller? You're gonna die in the second game. Oops, spoil it, never
I
mind.
don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Of course he does, but let's ask.
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here.
I guess,
I
true.
can fill you in on some points of interest if you like.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you've seen her. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Chorus Den.
Course, then.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Sounds like a slut to me. So you're telling me that Shaira is not just some cheap ass whore, she's just an expensive whore. That's okay. Well, if she's expensive, that probably means she's clean. Then again, she has lived for like hundreds of years, so you know, she could be looser than something that's loose.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more live.
Legs killing me.
Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
There we go. Just had my legs crossed, so I'm starting to go numb.
So long, Commander.
Over there's a keeper down there, so there's no need to go down there yet. Let's have a look. Journal. Okay. Unusual reading, strange event transition. Don't worry, I'll do you in a bit. Expose Saren. Codex. Mark. Oh yeah, I should mention why the Voluses are in the in those spacesuits. You know, that fat thing up there. The reason the Voluses are in a spacesuit, like an environmental suit, is because the air pressure on their planet is really high, and there's certain gases that they need to live. So basically, they can't survive unless they can't survive off-world unless they wear them spacesuits. So yeah, that's why every Volus is in that suit, and you've never seen a Volus without its helmet. Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Can I? Investigate. CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC.
Tell me about the embassies.
I think I did CSEC twice. Oh well.
Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
I ain't writing, I wanted to complain.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Yeah, humanity is awesome. You know, the Volus are gonna have spent hundreds of years trying to get an embassy, hundreds of years of trying to get into the council, and humanity's just there taking it for free because we're awesome!
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Fuck it, we already know about Spectres and Citadel Council. Why not?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Good for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Right. We've spent like the past 20 minutes just talking. Just literally talking to people in the embassies, and
Enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
so I'm gonna cut this part. I'm gonna end this part here. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.